Is Mr. Dancy Pants, and today we are taking a look at the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Now, the original game came out a long time ago, like in 2013, somewhere around there. I never got to play it, but they've re-released it with some new content, and everything I hear about it, it is amazing. It is an absolute mind warp. It is a narrative-driven game that it makes your choices matter, and I'm excited about this. I love it when the choices of the player matter. So we're going to go ahead and dive on in. I know very little, if anything, about this game. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to let you know every time I upload new videos, and it lets me know that this is the kind of content you enjoy. And if you have any comments to make down below, leave a comment, hit the like button, and we'll go ahead and get started. So we're going to begin the game. The end is never the end is never the end. Okay.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee
427,
number
okay.
427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Cog in the
Orders
machine.
came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day.
His life is a tutorial stage
of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Happiness is good.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so this is us now. See, I hate Mondays. I don't approve of this, but I don't know the job super well, so I guess this kind of works. This is the desk of a man who's going insane, I think. So we will... Yeah, there's nothing going on with any of this. Okay, well, let's see what's outside. They're not here. They get a window in their office. Why don't I get a window?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
This is Partition Corp, providing partitions for 56 years. So that sounds like job security right there. But what's... They were installing something. They're a dad. Why didn't they show up? I like work. I just hate my boss. Okay, so this is all feeling very corporate. Who farted? They don't even have a computer. I feel bad for 432. They're just a professional pencil sharpener. Alright, well, let's see. We've got to go to the meeting room. What are they doing? How to use help window.exe? So they left in the middle of trying to figure out what was going on with their computer. Surname access. Okay. So, yeah. Like, it's not that everybody just didn't show up. It's like everybody disappeared in the middle of the day. If this were to happen on a ship, there would be a documentary about this.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I don't trust this. Okay, I can't go back. These aren't even windows. These are lights. I don't trust this. So it says I need to go to the door on the left. I'm going to go to the door on the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, no, I want to check out the employee lounge and see if any of the employees are lounging in the employee lounge. What is this room? This place is a derelict ship that just happened to be built on a foundation.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
This feels like a Portal game. Like, why do I feel like I'm being played around with by GLaDOS?
Really worth it being here in the... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. No, that's really dark and not welcoming at all. This at least has lights on. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. No. What the hell's going on here? I don't like the door shutting behind me. That is unnerving. Unless we got a warning sign. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping is $5,000. Like, if it'll kill me... I mean, I don't wanna, but... What vent access? I can't jump, but...
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who's her? Who the hell is her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Where has she been waiting? No, what? Who's her? I don't... Alright, I can't go anywhere else.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
No? No, I'm not gonna do this. Can I...
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited once...
That's not even how phones work.
Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't
It's plugged into an outlet, not a phone jack.
You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
From personal experience, it's very possible.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
Okay.
How is that even possible? None of these decisions
Story
were
of my
supposed to
life.
mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did
Apparently
I
I'm
just
not.
see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making.
Okay, look,
Did you not grasp the severity of the situation?
All right, I'm feeling
I
a
won't
little
have that
attacked
kind of
here.
risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can
Okay.
educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Oh, okay.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But
I
if used
agree.
incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
I also
For example,
agree.
in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
I disagree.
He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
Okay.
Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read.
Oh,
Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic.
I agree.
If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real.
I mean,
Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking.
okay, noted.
Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
A what?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
What are you doing
Most
with that
medical
alligator?
professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8?
Citation
Less?
required.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
Okay, accurate,
And the
but-
feeling should subside. At this
Jesus.
time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay. Is that the narrator? Is that? Oh,
Welcome back.
thank you.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been.
Okay.
This way, please.
Why are there forklifts in here, though? Like, okay. Okay, so we can't jump now.
Now that we know your choices
Now
are
I feel like I've
meaningful,
missed
we
an
can't have you
opportunity.
jumping off the platform and dying.
Well,
Imagine
yeah,
the main
but-
character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
I feel like that's
story
just
would make
asking
no
if there's
sense at
fall
all.
damage.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
I mean, it looks fine to me. Okay. Wait, what's up there? The hell's that catwalk? How do I get up there? Ah. Alright, we're going back to the lounge. Still no employees, and that is unnerving.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
The door on the left? Okay, back through here.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I'm sorry. No, I cannot in good conscience. No.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
God, Okay, so this is not free choice? This is the illusion of choice under the threat of whatever this is? Okay, so not gonna lie, I kind of want a file cabinet that's shaped like this. I don't really have anything to put in it. I just want one. I can't get into any of these offices. That's not healthy. Okay, you know what? Fine, I'll go to the left. Is it any better in here, I guess? I guess a little bit. That's not normal.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
Well, I'm sorry.
Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now.
I'm sorry.
What am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge.
Here, have some
I'll have
coffee.
To live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know.
Dude, we can just start over.
So what do I do? What do I do? What do I...
Just...
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
Okay.
I have to.
All right, fine. Shut the game down.
To.
Okay. Okay. The hell? You didn't...
I'm here.
Okay, you're here.
Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
I'm not thrilled about it either.
I thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed.
I've never thought I was clever.
It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
All right, I'm sorry.
What, did you think that would be funny?
No.
You just had to see?
Well, yeah.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
Sort of.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Hey, but I'm not Stanley.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That
No.
there's a world outside of you?
Well...
You're a child.
Okay,
My story.
I've been called worse.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious.
Okay, but I've
it
played
would have
Portal.
been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
The fuck?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
No, you're not going to bully me on
you'll
this.
be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Look, Wish.com jingles. No, you're not going to... No, I'm not going to do what you say.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
What? Hey!
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, you know what? Fine. Fine. I'll go in the door on the fucking left. Fine. Be that way. Why is that monitor putting out that much light? That's not healthy. The hell is even in here? Okay, well, we got our
Yet
board
there was
table
not a single
back.
person here either.
Of course
Feeling
not.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Push for funding for R&D of new coffee machine. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Why is Chris in the broom closet? Standard grass 40 times as wide is not cost efficient. I mean, I agree with that. Future was yesterday, tomorrow is now. That does not make sense. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Right next day's agenda. Reflect. This is... No. Papers are too... Fire the paper guy. The number of slides on this slide... Okay. This is definitely slides and... This is charts on the slide. The rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information... Oh. That definitely seems to have a strong correlation. Okay, there's definitely an increase... Whoa! Okay, there's an increase of charts on the slide. On your boss appreciation minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss, fill out in triplicate, and return to your boss appreciation specialist. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee like yourself, but more inclined toward conflict unless you're... What? Football? Metamorphosis, clear skin... Less air. No. What? These are not my dreams. Okay, clear skin maybe, but... Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day. With no exception of expectation of promotion or recognition, and don't get fired. Okay. I mean... What is... Synergized core value... Where do I work? Has Stanley... attended all of these meetings? What is this? Everyone is unique. You most of all... I mean, that's me right there, but I shaved. Okay. Okay, Chris, get out of the broom closet. Okay, Chris will not get out of the broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I refuse to believe this is how the boss gets up to his office. It's got fire escape written all over it. I mean, this is a nice office, though. Window needs a better view, but this is overall not a bad office. Not a fan of the stairs.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
Can we talk about business strategy?
And then spoke the code.
What is up with business strategy? Why is there somebody holding a gun to a panda's head? Sewage lilies make sense, but business strategy? Is this some commentary on China?
Stanley spoke the code.
No.
Nightshark 115.
No, I'm not.
He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
I am the most expensive boss. That's... No. What?
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yeah, there's a
You
problem.
didn't mishear me, did you?
No.
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not playing your
Okay,
game.
fine.
I mean, I am.
You're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
This doesn't even look legit.
If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here?
I didn't have any choice.
You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there.
I was.
Why did you come this way? Speak.
I had to.
Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Bish kabibble.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
What?
he entered the door on his left. Stanley?
Is that Stanley?
Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
Okay.
Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
Yo,
Stanley,
the narrator is so sad.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me?
Now I feel bad about breaking him.
Fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong.
Okay,
here.
put me back in him. I'll go through the door on the left.
I simply need you to take that step forward, please.
Okay.
Choose.
Can I...
Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know.
All right, let me in.
I need this. The story needs it.
Okay.
So, you hear me?
Yeah, no, let me, okay.
To this, Stanley,
all right. Well, you just, let me back in.
It's okay, I can wait. I don't need time to decide.
You don't have to
I need
wait.
to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Okay, just, okay,
That's
dude.
right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Okay.
Take as much time as you need.
All right, well, I guess this is the end. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for stopping. Wait. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess this is it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Thank you so much for joining me here. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Drop a like on the video. Feel free to leave a comment down below. And make sure you hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video. And that'll let me know that this is the kind of content that you enjoy. And I guess take care of yourself, check in on friends and family, and
when Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Stay safe, stay cool, stay warm, stay hydrated, and
this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
And I guess,
Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yeah, so this has been the Stanley Parable, and...
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Stanley Parable. Yeah, if you like what you see here, leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell. That'll let you know every time I upload a new video. Let me know this is the kind of content you enjoy. So make sure you check in on your friends and family. Stay safe, stay cool, stay warm, stay hydrated, and above all, stay dapper, and we'll catch you next time.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I mean the kind of music men hum or whistle when they feel on top.